he did the Monster Mash.
What attracted you to direct Werewolf by Night as your first full feature?
I mean, for me, it was a no-brainer because I love monster movies. Always have, always will. Grew up on them. My brother and I would religiously sit in front of the television set every single Saturday and watch every monster movie we could, between Vincent Price, between Godzilla, between, the Wolfman, Mummy, all of those things. Whatever it was, we didn't care. We watched it. And what I think I loved most about those films is that they showcased characters that had real serious problems and issues that they were struggling with. None of these characters wanted to be a wolfman. None of them wanted to be, someone that turns into a vampire or something, or some monster that crushes a city. It's not what they want. It's what they are. And they're being told by the world that thing that they are is bad, is wrong, so the world turns on them and wants to kill them. And I always felt so badly for these characters. I felt like, no, these are essentially people with problems that are trying to solve them, and we should help them. I always wanted to help these monsters. So there's an exploration of humanity and empathy that I was really attracted to in the telling of a monster movie.
The design for Werewolf by Night looks great. Is it all achieved mostly through practical effects and makeup?
Yeah. Everything we did, we tried to do practically. As much as we could, we did. There were all the sets were real, were there. So it was not done on a volume. It was not done with a lot of blue screen or green screen. They were there on set no matter what. And I thought that was very important for, especially a film like this, for the actors to be able to come onto set and feel comfortable in their environment, and if there was a monster in a particular scene, we were going to put a monster in a particular scene, so we, it's not to say it's without visual effects. It does have some, and it has some very good ones in terms of the way these things go. I like them because they're what I call invisible effects. You almost don't even notice them, in that way. So as much as we could do practically, we absolutely did. And then our brilliant visual effects supervisor, Joe Farrell, took care of the rest for us. And, but it was really fun to try a lot of these old school techniques to do. And we tried everything we could.
I was surprised to see Man-Thing being revealed in the trailers. Were there any other plans to include any other cameos or Easter eggs?
No, not really. I mean, when you're developing a story, you come up with all kinds of crazy things. But in the end, it boils down to what's important and what works for the story. And never did I ever want to make a choice to include something just because it would make fans go crazy. That's not what I'm into. I want to make sure that the story that we wanted to tell is being told and not be distracted by something that really doesn't have anything to do with this. So what's in there is only what it needs, and that was always for me kind of the guiding rule for everything.